Salam sejahtera and very good afternoon to all the audience and dear viewers. So, our topic today is about LGBTQ in our country. As we know, today, 14 countries are accepted the same-sex marriage, and it increasing over the years. And reception in their countries is give a positive view. Now, I introduce to you all our first panel, which is from Institute Social Malaysia, ISM, Mrs. Aizatul, and our second panel, Mrs. Dalila from PPUM Psychiatric Department. So, as we all know, LGBT is reference to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and also transgender. Lesbian is used to describe a woman who enduring physical, romantic, and emotional attraction to others men. Bisexual describe an individual who is physically, romantically, and emotionally attracted to both men and women. Transgender is an umbrella term for people whose birth. The Q can stand for question and cure. Questioning refers to individuals who are unsure of their sexual orientation or gender identity. Cure is a term encompassing a variety of sexual orientation and heterosexuality. So, Mrs. Aizatul, what the factor that influence someone to get involved in LGBT?
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Hi, thank you to moderator. I feel honored when I receive the invitation for this forum. The factor that influence someone to get involved in LGBT is parents play a big role in this LGBT community. Parents are the most closest people to their children. In psychiatry, we found that the factor that leads someone to get involved with this LGBT is because trauma by their past. The common case that they have been raped when they were a child. Then they used to be like that revenger, so they don't remember about the bad thing anymore. Other than that, they have been mocked since they were kids. When we kids, it's easy to influence by our surroundings, such as we have more brothers and we are the one girls who in the same place. Get influenced by our brothers' behavior and appearance. So we used to be like that. When they grow up, they fed up and just accept all the more few effort of being part of LGBT community. That's all from me.
I'm agree with Mrs. Aizatul that factor can influence someone to get involved in LGBT cause. Yes, parents are most close people with us, so it's easy to influence by surrounding. So how about Mrs. Dalila?
Yes.
Those Mrs. accepted activity of LGBT? Yes, we all know that LGBT's activities is actively involved in Malaysia, especially in big cities in Malaysia. So how about you?
Assalamualaikum and hi. Thank you for the question. As we know, our country did not accept and allow this LGBT culture or same-sex marriage because it is again with our culture and tradition, even though it accepted as human right in the West. In Malaysia concept, marriage only involve a woman and also a man. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Dalila, for your opinion. I'm so agree with Mrs. Dalila that LGBT is against with our culture and tradition. So I want to ask you again. So how about their social life in Malaysia?
Thank you for that question. I believe the importance of the self-care, especially this LGBT community. They also live like the other, but in the finding for the love, they has the risk. For example, every transgender and non-binary person, which is one who does not identify themselves as a male and also female, has heard horror story about trans person who was assaulted by a love interest after coming out of them. Thank you.
I think someone get involved in LGBT because their hormone, not because their own. So how about you, Mrs. Aizatu? Am I right?
Thank you. In my opinion, LGBT not happen on their own. Actually, many factors that motivate a person to be LGBT. One of the that factor are genetics factor, because normally a man has XY chromosome in his body and a normal woman has XX chromosome in her body. But in this case, a man would have XXY chromosome in his body, which would cause him to have a chromosome advantage, cause to have the same female nature. The existence of the hormone testosterone in the human body as a big contribute to LGBT behavior. Low level of the hormone testosterone in his body, and then can cause, among other effect, the change in behavior, such as male behavior to be similar to female behavior. We cannot define them a mental patient cause. They are more likely to face confusion, not to categorize them a mental patient. Magnetic image scanner MRI test result among LGBT people found that there was physical damage to the brain that led the confused. Besides, as we all know, the LGBT are illegal in Malaysia, because that is again with our culture and tradition. So they often get criticized by the public. That's all.
I'm so agree with Mrs. Azato that hormone also the factor of the someone can get involved in LGBT. So I think the government, especially the Relegans ministry section, is very concerned with LGBT issue. So what the action that take by the government to suppress the LGBT group?
Thank you. The question is very interesting to me. Okay, JAKIM and the Federal Territory Islamic Affairs Department, which is JAWI, was claimed to have written about 3,000 LGBT people to the right path or to the cisgender heterosexual norms. But for pressuring these LGBT people to return to the right gender assigned at birth or heterosexuality is biomedical and psychiatric consensus with but pressuring these LGBT people to return to their gender assigned at birth or heterosexuality is biomedical and psychiatric consensus a harmful and also impractical goal. That's all from me.
I can strongly conclude that LGBT is rejected in our country. There is many factors that can get someone involved in LGBT. The government should active in society to prevent these LGBT groups in our country. I would to say thank you to all the panels for participating in this forum and also to the audience. Hopefully this forum will be beneficial to everyone. Hello, my name is Rotna Anak Zaidi, metric number C1XA0381. I'm as the moderator for this forum. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Wan Nur Aizatul Alkma binti Wan Musa. My metric card is C1AA0456. I am panel 1 in this forum. Bye.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Dalila binti Muhammad C18A0055. I'm panel 2 in this forum. Thank you.